Hello, everyone. Have you seen how fast the world is changing, especially with all these new devices and ways to stay connected? Unfortunately, some bad people are using these changes to try and fool honest folks, especially those of us who've lived a long time and saved up over the years. Right now in 2026, these sneaky plans are popping up quicker than ever, and they often focus on people in their 80s and 90s, just like many watching this. It's not right, but it's happening, and each week more older folks end up losing money they've earned through hard work, or even starting to doubt who they can believe in. These plans don't just appear at your door or from a busy phone center like back in the day. Nowadays, they sneak in via your cell phone, your email, or even papers that seem very real. The folks doing this pretend to be someone you know, or helpers from important places or familiar groups. They don't only grab your cash, they mess with your feeling of security and make simple choices feel tough. I've talked to lots of people in their later years who figured they were alert enough to notice problems. But even the most watchful can get surprised because these plans pull on our warm hearts and sudden fears. Today, let's look at 5 of these fast-growing risks that are affecting older adults a lot this year. I'll explain easy ways to notice them and basic steps to keep safe. My aim isn't to frighten you, it's to give you helpful ideas so you can keep enjoying your days without worry. Picture this as a kind conversation from someone who gets how vital it is to feel protected in your own space. Let's jump in and gain that understanding together. First is what folks in the know call the fake urgent call from family. This one pulls straight at our strong desire to assist relatives when they're stuck. It usually kicks off with a ringer note late at night, when you could be weary or by yourself. A voice says something like, "It's your grandkid. I've run into big trouble and need aid right away. Keep it from the others, please." Your heart races because it rings so true. What's fresh this year is how these deceivers use clever tech to copy actual voices. They take a quick bit from web clips or past notes and make it match perfectly, even throwing in upset tones or background sounds to seem genuine. I heard from a nice woman in her 80s, let's say her name is Mary. She received one of these and hurried to transfer funds because her thoughts were filled with concern for her grandson. Only afterward did she find out it was all false, and her nest egg suffered badly. The pain wasn't only the lost money. It made her wonder about every contact since. To shield yourself, take a second to breathe deeply and reflect. Stop the call immediately and dial that relative with the contact you already have. If they don't pick up, ask another family member. Never hurry to send money by transfer or prepaid cards. Actual family issues don't demand quiet or instant moves. These deceivers depend on your quick emotions to fog your clear mind. By waiting a bit, you regain power and protect your dear ones and your funds better. Next, let's discuss the phony support for your gadget scheme. This has caught even people who understand tech a little. It starts with an unexpected alert on your display, such as, "Watch out! Your equipment has an issue. Reach this support line now." It could blink or beep loudly, appearing like it's from a well-known firm. But it's a setup. When you contact them, the person seems kind and says they can repair it from far if you allow access. Once allowed in, they can peek at all your personal stuff like secret codes or account numbers and do real damage. A man I met, about 90, explained how this struck him. He permitted entry believing it was true assistance, and shortly, funds disappeared from his balances. His financial place said it was tough to retrieve because he had let them in on purpose. Keep in mind, genuine firms don't send these alerts or reach out first. If something strange shows up, power off your gadget and turn it back on. For actual concerns, ask a relative or head to a local store you rely on. Avoid dialing any number that appears. It's probably not real. These people use your shock to push you beyond good judgment. Keeping steady helps you spot the facts and guard what's important. If this section feels useful to you, put a 2 in the comments to let me know you're with me. And if you enjoy these helpful points, press subscribe and the bell so you get our upcoming useful clips. Your encouragement lets us keep providing these safety guides. Moving to the third risk, false requests to update your health coverage. This uses how deeply we care about our medical help as we get older. You could receive a call, a mailed note, or a digital message that looks from your health service or an official body. It states, "We have to confirm your info to maintain your support," or it might end shortly. Provide your birth info or ID. They add real-seeming marks and terms to appear dependable, aware that older people don't want breaks in their care. Hand over details, and they can take your personal info for wrong purposes. A lady in her late 80s shared that she got a paper that appeared spot on, with her details printed. She gave info, and soon someone used her identity for borrowing. It took ages to sort out, bringing extra worry she could do without. Main idea? True offices don't seek private data this way. They mail official stuff if required, and you can always phone their listed contact to verify. If it urges quick steps with phrases like right away or last opportunity, that's a warning. Note the details and the contact, and check yourself. It's smarter to use a short time confirming than handling large issues after. The fourth is the invented victory in a lottery or contest plot. It's a classic, but now smoother with impressive documents or contacts. You learn you've hit it big, perhaps cash or a vacation, and it sparks joy. But they claim you must cover a minor cost first for handling or charges. That's the catch. You pay, and they request more, till no reward shows. An elderly gentleman told how a fancy note tricked him and his kin initially. He sent small amounts over weeks, hoping for a win that never came. Takeaway: if you didn't sign up for anything, you can't claim a prize. Real victories don't need payments ahead. Doubt any abrupt fortune. Wonder what you did to get it. If zero, step back. These play on your dreams against you, but wise questions keep you steady. If this is giving you good ideas, add 4 in the comments. Subscribe if not yet. Your backing means we can continue these life shields. Finally, the bogus appeals for donations to worthy efforts. This one aches because it twists our urge to assist. A note arrives about aiding after a disaster or for unwell children with moving tales and polished pages. They press for swift contributions, claiming it's critical, but it's frequently unreal, and your donation goes to them. A woman in her 90s believed she was supporting a team for former service members, but her payment method was abused elsewhere. Legitimate groups don't hurry or contact coldly. Verify them on reliable review sites. Hold off if doubtful. A real need persists. Direct your generosity carefully to ensure it reaches the intended. If this aids you, comment 5 to share. Subscribe and bell for additional. To wrap up, the hardest part of these schemes isn't just vanished money, it's the broken belief that sticks around. It might make you suspicious of all, but you don't need to exist like that. Become smarter instead. Discuss uncertainties with reliable folks. Speaking out weakens their grip. Devices evolve, but solid practices last. Double-check, hold off on impulses, stick to familiar routes. Being watchful lets you stay open to joy and sharing. Thank you for being here. Tell us one idea you gained in the comments. We enjoy your input. Like, subscribe, share to assist more. Until next time.